What's going on, Credit University? Today I'd like to talk a little bit about picking up the phone to collection companies. There's a lot of people that ignore the call, block the call, and don't want to pick up the call. Maybe it's fear, maybe they just don't want to waste their time. Um, when a collection company calls you, they're basically trying to recover a debt that may be valid, it may not be. This debt, you may not even owe it. Now, what happens when you don't pick up the phone? Their first thought is this person's trying to hide from us and they don't want to pay. This could lead to a lawsuit. So, what I tell my people is pick up the phone. And they're like, so what do I say? Let's go over it. They call your phone, ring, ring, ring. Hello, who's this? Such and such from collections company such and such. Hey, how you guys doing today? How may I help you? Well, you owe Chase $3,619. How would you like to pay, debit or credit card? The first thing you're gonna respond is, uh, hello ABC company, so and so. I don't conduct business over the phone. Can you send me whatever you have in writing? This way, you can receive whatever they're telling you in writing and be able to do something about it. They're going to try to trap you and start yapping and saying that you owe this amount, try to gather information from you. You technically don't have to tell them anything. You actually tell them that that's your work phone and that you don't want to be called there anymore, to please send you this information over the mail. You can't conduct business over a phone. And you can't verify if the debt is legitimate and if this is even fraud. Are they trying to defraud you in any kind of way? So basically, you pick up the phone every time they call. Now, guess what? You can sue them after giving them this information and telling them not to call your phone. Basically, on a violation. Let's see what the law says. Under the FDCPA, a consumer may be awarded up to $1,000 in damages simply because the debt collector willfully violated the law. The plaintiff need not to prove any actual harm in order to receive this statutory damage award. The statute also provides for payment of a successful plaintiff's attorney's fees. What are they saying? You have rights. And with rights, you can do things. But what happens when you don't pick up the phone? This is where things happen where they'll just go ahead and might send you a lawsuit and say answer it that way. Now, what I tell most people is once you receive this letter, which they're gonna send it to you, that letter states unless you notify them within 30 days that the validity of the debt, they're gonna assume that this debt is valid. This is when you have to answer them. You can't just receive a letter and throw it away because you just started the clock. Now, if you go on the link, I'm giving away a free ebook which tells you how to answer them and what to tell them and how to do it yourself and defend yourself in this situation. The task at hand is not complicated. It's just basically doing it, facing it. If you owe the debt, you owe the debt. If you don't owe the debt, you don't owe the debt. Doesn't mean you don't have to pick up your phone. Doesn't mean you don't have to answer them back. You have to give face to whoever's coming to attack. That's the best way to solve your issues when it comes to credit and it comes to these collection calls. Years ago, I used to answer all of them. I said, who are you? What do you want? It's very simple. Anybody can write you a letter and say, you owe me money. Are you going to pay them? No. What did you do for me? Who are you? And where did this all originate from? They need to have all this information before they can collect a dollar from you. So my people, let's start answering these phone calls. Let's start putting these people in place because we need to have these laws protect us, and we need to use them. If we don't use them, we lose them. Have a great one. Love you guys.